Howdy ho. I am in the process of turning my laced wheel tubeless. That's the idea anyway. So what I did was I hit it with wire brush. There's a decent amount of rust I found in there and a lot of flaking paint. So I said I hit it with the wire brush and I'm cleaning it up with acetone. The idea is to use this M3 marine adhesive sealant 5200 to fill in the drop center. Not fill in the drop center, but put a coating on the drop center. And then go tubeless. I have a, let's see here, tubeless valve. I forget where I got this. I think I probably got this from Drag Specialties, maybe? Not sure. Anyway, need a tubeless valve, the 3M sealant, clean it up good. I'm going to let this acetone dry up and then on to the next step. Also, I'm thinking maybe I should hit it with some paint after I'm done, as it was a decent amount of rust in there. Anyway, that's step one. Alright, applied the 3M adhesive. 5200. It actually came out pretty good. It has to dry. I just finished doing it. The wheel seems pretty balanced. I think I got it pretty evenly around. What I did is I had a plastic putty knife and I cut it down to be the width of the drop center. There you go. And just spun it around, trying to maintain the same height. And it, so far so good. I'm gonna let this dry. I'll let it sit overnight. Let it dry, and then I forgot to mention, I'm going to also, I bought this 3M tape, extreme sealing tape. It's a good width for the drop center, as you can see. It's an 1.5 inches wide. Again, this is this won't let any air through. This will be an extra layer just to be safe. I mean, I probably get away with just doing this, but I'm going to add the tape. And like I said, depending on how energetic I feel, like I should tape off the wheel and hit that with some paint, because I'm surprised how much rust is in here. I guess condensation builds inside the tire. I don't know. Anyway, step 2 is almost done. Okay, it's actually been about a week. And this is my setup. It took forever for this stuff to become untacky, which is encouraging. So what I've done is I've heated up the rim a little bit. That's the 3M marine tape. I've hit the inside of the rim already. This was last weekend with the drill and the wire brush. So I'm going to now apply the marine tape to the drop center. Looking good. Got it on. Tried to be as even as possible. The wheel seems to still be very balanced, which is awesome. Cleaned it some. I'm still cleaning up the crap, but you can see, yeah, Yeah, it's looking good. I mentioned before, next step is I'm going to once again clean off the inside of this rim with some acetone and hit it with some paint, just to, obviously not for looks, but just to try to hold off any possible rust. But yeah, that's it. I'm getting closer. Figure hit it with paint, let it sit for a little while, and then put the other tire back on and see how many leaks I have. The inspectors want to come in and check it out. Okay, put coat of paint on the inside just to cover up all that rust. Well, not cover up the rust. I remove the rust with a wire brush on a drill, and then just wanted to cover the steel. So, and that's the rim protector I put over the top of the 3M marine tape. So next step, let this dry. Throw the tire on, and fingers crossed it will hold air and nothing will leak. That's the tail end of the valve, obviously. I cut back the rim protector to make sure nothing blocks that hole. So, almost there. I'm going to let this sit. Again, it's like 20 degrees out now. There's no way I'm going to be on the bike anyway. So I'm just going to let this sit for the week and finish it up next weekend. Alright, moment of truth. I am going to try the zip tie trick. Never done it before. Usually I do it sans that, and you're always fighting with keeping the tire in the drop center. I thought this would be a good opportunity to give it a shot. Wish me luck. Back together, but I caved. I ended up resorting to putting a tube in. It is all sealed, but I could not get the bead to sit. I tried a ratchet strap. The ratchet strap trick, that did not do the trick. I had it cranked down until the point where the tire was collapsing, and it still would not hold air. So I took the tire back off, put the tube in. What I did do though is I put back in the seal around the tubed valve. Thought is, if I do get a puncture, I'm still going to try plugging it, as with the spokes sealed, I should be able to plug this still, because the only other hole would be the valve. And like I said, I put back in the seal around the valve, and that should hold air. Hopefully I won't find out, but if I do get a puncture, that is going to be my first thing that I'm going to look to fix it, because there's no way I could break this bead and get a tube out to patch a hole on the road. Well, that's it. You know, last thing is putting on the tire. Right now I'm disappointed, but like I said, it should still work. It's just the point of it.